Ici War Survivor Crazy Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA de K26 sur PS5. Alors, est-ce que je suis en direct? Je peux le savoir tout de suite. Et je suis en direct. Bienvenue. Allez, voyons voir ça. Hello, cool, ça marche. suivre de l'UXL dernier, ici leur trivolet, ça reste à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA de 46 sur PS5. Voilà, j'ai rentré un code. J'ai reçu une nouvelle carte. Juan Carlos Navarro. En 91, c'est pas si mal, mais on va plus s'attendre à mieux quand même. Marché opaque. Salut. Salut. Ça va? Ouais, ça va. Ah ouais, moi je viens de la finir, je l'ai eu aussi la mise à jour. Où ça?
Dans les événements.
Événements, attends, je vais les voir. Un coach, il est où ce coach? Je le vois pas, il est où?
Je regarde parce que tu sais, il y a aussi des animations, ça se trouve, il y a les capteurs, tu vois, les capteurs.
Attends, je le vois pas, le coach, il est où?
Si, tu vois, dans tout, dans échange, dans tout.
Où ça? Événements?
T'as des balles, des packs My Team Festival.
My Team Festival, ouais.
Voilà,
My Team Festival.
t'as Totem Série. Tu continues encore, et t'as le coach Tyrod, Maël Parton.
Ah, coach Tyrese Hilberton. Comment on fait pour l'avoir? Là, je l'ai pas, là, je les ai pas pour l'instant. Comment on fait pour voir ces cartes là, les deux Galaxy Opal My Festival Nevada? Attends, je vais regarder. Je suis en train de attends, je regarde. Galaxy, ah ouais, il y a un coach là, ouais. Il y en a plein. Attends, je vais regarder. Ouais, il y a un bon niveau 3, ouais, il faudrait que je regarde. Du coach, ah ouais, il y a un coach, ouais. J'espère qu'ils vont pas. My Festival, il est où My Festival? Et j'ai 18 jours pour l'avoir, 16 jours pour l'avoir. Ouais, mais il faut aussi de l'argent et tout. Le My Festival, il est où My Festival? Oh là là. Ils exagèrent là avec les jours.
Par contre, tu vois, les joueurs où t'as des licences qui disparaissent, j'espère qu'ils prennent les joueurs quand même.
Non, ils ne rentrent pas. Attends, My Festival, il est où My Festival là-dedans? My Team, My Festival. Et c'est quoi comme carte? Que je regarde. Les Galaxy Opal My Festival. Je vais voir si je peux déjà. Galaxy Opal, c'est où c'est Galaxy? Galaxy Opal My Team. Ouais, non, là, ils exagèrent, là. Je pourrais pas l'avoir, ce coach. Parce que je les ai pas, les cartes. Mais je sais pas, justement, il faut... Ils disent Galaxy Opal. Galaxy Opal, My Card, Festival Event. Galaxy Opal, My Team, Festival Event. D'accord, Galaxy Opal. Et où ces festivals là?
Mais c'est chelou leur truc.
Ouais. My Festival, là, voilà. Festival carte, c'est là. Il faut avoir Galaxy Opal. Oh là là.
Ah bah,
C'est bon, je crois que j'ai
t'as
trouvé.
des packs à 450 000 pièces, t'as le sticker le bâtard.
Quel pack?
Le pack à 450 000 pièces. Ah, le bâtard.
Ah, mais il est où ce pack?
Il est dans les marques opaques.
Dans les marchés opaques. Attends, je vais regarder le marché opaque.
Ouais, c'est t'en acheté 3. Et c'est le MyTime Festival of Fame.
À 450 000 VC.
Ouais. Et t'as le compétitif tiers. Il est niveau 5, c'est non plus qu'elle compter aussi. Et va falloir que tu payes, quoi.
Il n'y a pas là le coach là-dedans. Dans le pack. Dans le patch Festival Hall of Fame.
Ouais.
Coach Steve Carr. Ah ouais.
Voilà, les gens de bac, c'est lui. T'as le...
Mais pourquoi là dans. J'ai pas 450. D'avoir 450. Est-ce qu'il est là-dedans le coach? Dans le. Dans 450 000, je les ai pas pour l'instant. Mais je peux les avoir avec ma carrière. Parce que là, j'ai 64 371 là.
Ouais, mais le temps que t'attends les 450 000, il sera parti le pack.
Dans 6 jours, ouais, dans 6 jours, il sera parti le pack, ouais. Ouais, j'arrive. Je crois que j'y arriverai pas, je crois. Là, ils exagèrent, là.
Et t'as vu les prix,
Et je vais pas payer, à voir combien ça coûte un. Je vais pas acheter un pack pour des trophées non plus réellement.
C'est des malades, c'est lui.
Pack Hall of Fame saison 2. 450 000 VC à 80. Oh yeah. 450 000. 450 000 VC, il faut que je paye 100 euros. Et il rigole ou quoi?
Ouais, c'est lui, c'est
99 euros pour le pack 450 000 VC, mais c'est légal. Non, on va essayer à. Où est-ce qu'il est le truc là? My Festival carte. My Festival. Ouais, bah le coach, si j'y arrive pas à l'avoir, tant pis.
Bah, tu l'auras plus tard.
Ouais, dans d'autres packs, ouais, peut-être.
Quand je t'ai dit, ils vont en mettre un dans les packs qu'ils ont.
Ouais, sûrement, ouais. Là, de toute façon, là, je suis niveau 40, là.
Je pense que ça vaut le coup d'attendre parce que vous 100 balles, tu vois.
Ouais, moi j'attends, moi. Et en fait, qu'est-ce que je voulais te dire? Il y a un code dans les. Tu vois là d'où il y a écrit My Team, il y a un pack, il y a un code, je veux dire, pour toi aussi.
Ah ouais?
Ouais, regarde. Tu regardes My Team et il y a un code. Il y a écrit Deluxe Pack, ouais, Deluxe Pack Ball Drop. Va dans My Team et tu le verras. Tu tournes les pages et puis à un moment. Ouais, vas-y. Hein. Mais je sais pas comment je vais faire pour trouver le. Attends, je vais essayer de regarder la récompense. Événement. Le coach là, il exagère combien il y a de cartes là-dedans. Aucun résultat. Festival carte. Oh bah écoute, les cartes qui viendront petit à petit. Hein. Mais non, je les garde leurs 100 euros. Je peux acheter des cartes, surtout que je suis même pas sûr que j'aurai le trophée avec ça.
Si, c'est un pas. Si, c'est le. C'est sticker niveau 4 et 5.
Ouais, bah, il se le garde parce que moi je préfère pas avoir le trophée que plutôt de payer 100 balles. Non, je vais essayer d'avoir les 450 000 VC comme ça, normal. C'est peut-être faisable ça. En si peu de temps, j'ai réussi à avoir 64 000, alors avoir 100 000, c'est peut-être possible. Dans 6 jours, je sais pas. Et dans la carrière, tu gagnes beaucoup de VC. On verra bien. Écoute, qu'est-ce que tu veux faire? Tu veux qu'on continue? Ouais. Regarde dans My Team où il y a les cartes là. Il y a écrit Stardust et après tu défiles et il y a un code. Que je l'ai rentré d'ailleurs. Il y a écrit Deluxe Pack Ball Drop. Tu regardes où il y a écrit My Team dans le menu. Tu vois, il y a écrit My Team à côté de l'accueil. Tu fais défiler avec R, le bouton R là. Et à un moment, il y a écrit Deluxe Pack Ball. Ouais. Et tu rentres ça. T'as le code vestiaire. Si? Il est là-dedans. Ouais? Et attends, je te l'envoie. Attends, je te l'envoie. C'est ce code-là qu'il faut rentrer. Ça dépend. T'auras comment dire ça, une sorte de flipper et ils feront tomber une balle. C'est ce code-là que tu dois rentrer. Et je t'ai envoyé le code. Oui, mais c'est ce code-là que tu dois rentrer. Ouais. Tu vas dans code vestiaire et tu rentres le code. Non, c'est pas market que tu dois rentrer. Tu dois rentrer ce qui est en gros. Tu dois rentrer Deluxe, Pack, Ball, Drop. Ouais. Deluxe, Pack, Ball. Bon, avec les tirets, ouais. Oh là là, comment on va faire avec ce coach-là? Ouais, ouais, exactement. Ouais, mais tu vas dans le marché opaque et après tu fais pack à ouvrir et puis normalement tu devras avoir ton truc. Et pourtant tu l'as rentré le code. Et moi c'était bizarre, moi j'avais un truc. Bon, bizarre. Peut-être que tu t'es trompé quelque part, je sais pas. Ça des cartes échangeurs. Ça je regarde, carte échange, carte game changer, c'est ça et l'échange là. Ouais, il y a les Ruby cartes là. Ils ont enlevé ceux d'Halloween là.
de l'espace. Balle. Et drop. C'est quoi le défi?
Ah bah c'est toi qui es. Ah bah désolé, hein, mais... Ce coach là maintenant.
Ah c'est bon, là c'est la balle.
Ah bah voilà. Des fois il faut sortir et tu rentres et puis t'as la balle.
J'ai gagné un stick de luxe. Waouh.
Je crois que j'ai eu pareil, je crois. Consommable.
Ça fait des cartes en plus, hein.
Oui, moi j'ai pas craché dessus. T'as eu quelle carte?
Meneur de jeu, limiteur d'élite. 90, ça la prend pour là. Magnifique. Je vois pas.
Si.
C'est bon quoi ce jeu là.
Ça s'appelle comment?
Belle carte. Juan Carlos Navarro.
Ah bah j'ai eu pareil.
Ah, il y a la blague.
J'ai exactement eu le même.
Comme par hasard.
C'était pas un hasard, non? Parce que si t'as eu le même, que j'ai eu le même, c'est pas un hasard ça. C'est qu'ils savaient. Parce qu'ils avaient prévu le coup exactement. Bon bah du coup, eh ben, il me faudra 450 000.
Bon courage, hein.
Avant 16 jours. Oh là là.
Ah,
Ouais.
tu vas chier, hein,
Il va falloir que je joue à carrière, carrière, carrière et carrière. Maintenant j'y arriverai pas. Pendant 6 jours, pendant 16 jours en tout cas. Et je tente quand même ma chance quand même.
Ouais. Ouais, de toute façon, mon dieu, si ils vont mettre obligatoirement dans chaque saison 3 que tu verras.
Ah, dans la saison 3, on verra bien. Mais je vais pas me précipiter. D'abord, je vais m'amuser surtout. Ok. Attends, il faut que je quitte my team.
On fait comme on a dit, un match chacun.
Je vais dans partie rapide, jouer en ligne. Parce que c'est... Et voilà, je commence là. Je vais lancer recherche d'adversaire, recherche de match. Et on verra ce que ça va donner. Et voilà, on s'est trouvé. Bon bah du coup, on va essayer de prendre des équipes de niveau 3. Bon bah on va commencer par le premier. Bon alors je commence, alors comme ça... Comme ça, c'est fait. Comme ça, il faut bien commencer quelque part. Eh ben, il devrait me donner l'équipe, le coach, là, l'équipe de coach. 100 points d'un coup, et ben, qu'il me les donne. Hein. Ça fera monter le truc. Hein. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait, ce truc-là?
Welcome everyone to this 2K Sports broadcast from suburban Detroit. We are live at the Palace of Auburn Hills. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K.
Ah, c'est bon, on ne quitte pas. Bah non, attends, il faut pas... Bah non, il faut pas quitter. Bah mais j'ai pas que tu te fasses bannir non plus, là, il reste 6 jours encore. Non, moi je quitte pas, moi. Je te laisse... Bah y a de quoi se méfier. Bah, vaut mieux... Allez, on va prendre une équipe Cleveland. Allez, Cleveland niveau 1.
merde. Attends, c'était quoi, le numéro 3 et 7
Ouais.
Mais encore, je dis des bêtises, c'est au bout de 2 fois, il t'envoie la première avertissement verbal. Et après, il te donne.
Moi, j'ai pas envie de me refaire bannir parce que j'ai déjà été banni une fois.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Ali LaForce. And that one's good for Brooks. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
C'est pas mon cas, j'ai pas payé 100 balles pour un traité.
Allen with it. He's picked up by Merrill. They double him with Mobley. Brooks outside. The three. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I spoke with Cleveland's head coach for a bit. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the two. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. PA?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Merrill. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Now here's Brooks. A 12-point game. Another three for Phoenix.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Three-pointer, Brooks. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns' ball.
Je serais content quand je l'ai réussi, ça serait un soulagement.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're rolling here with a 15-point run.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. On the wing, Brooks. Launches it. He buries it from three.
Non.
C'est un jeu français, donc il se trompe dessus. Il a fait un carton jaune.
Ah ouais. À ce point-là.
Et dans le jeu, t'as aucune transaction payante, t'as aucun livre payant, t'as rien payant. Achète le jeu en plus, il coûtait 40 € à la sortie.
Ouais, c'est pas là.
D'ailleurs, Ubisoft, ils ont compris, là, ils ont sorti un DLC gratuit.
Joueur de requis.
Le NBA, enfin, le sport et tout.
Allez, je vais prendre Miami Heat.
Allez, je vais pas quitter, je vais te laisser jouer, tu vas pas de combi.
Ah, mais c'est pour toi aussi, hein. J'ai pas vu qu'on perde du temps non plus. Ouais, ben, on fait ce qu'on peut, hein, mais pas de se faire bannir non plus. Pendant 30 minutes, là, on perdra encore du temps. Mais je sais que c'est 2 fois. Ouais, 10 minutes, ouais. Et ben, moi aussi, j'avais 4 heures, moi. Et ouais, c'est pour ça que j'ai plus envie de quitter.
Coming at you, it's the NBA right here on 2K Sports. Here we go. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Ali LaForce. Here's Larson. They get it back. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Now Williams. Larson with a rebound. Powell, left side. Back to Mitchell. Powell in the post. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
And the Heat with possession. 4-point game. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Fires away from way outside. Adebayo grabs the board. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Offensive rebound. The shot's good.
You love it when Wiggins is aggressive in the lane. That's when he's at his best.
From deep. Williams misses.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range. I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
And it's Williams off the drive. Fires from way outside. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's Mitchell with the ball from Miami. Wiggins. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Williams. Fires away from way outside. Adebayo grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Powell. Count it.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And the Raptors call time here. Now here's Williams. Fires from way outside. That one is off.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good.
Fires away from way outside. The Heat on offense. They've scored 10 straight. And Adebayo slams it in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific perfect execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The offensive rebound. Carter on the wing. Fires from way outside. Rebound by the Heat. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Miami moving it around. Snatched up. Outside Jaquez. Tries again. And Wiggins lays it up and in. Wiggins has got 6.
Really taking charge of the game. Largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Now here's Hunter. Puts up a deep 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Pass to Smith. The fadeaway J is off the mark.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
And the Raptors miss again. And it's Miami's ball. Right now on a 14-0 run. Here's Fontecchio. No good. In and out off the rim. Raptors trail by 14. Carter with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. Hunter can't get it to go. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that one's good. Jovic.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
To the paint. Where? That's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Bradley. Still without a bucket. Lets the 3 fly. That one no good. And so it's the Miami Heat. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them to... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Miami?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Ouais. Donc là, 6 points. Ouais, 6 points c'est sur 80, ouais. Allez, on lance le match là. Allez, on va prendre les Knicks.
Ma première victoire, mon premier match sur la avec
Ah ouais.
Ah ouais, ouais. Le 3 points, 2 heures de la fin, là, je donne d'un point d'ailleurs.
Bon, après,
Ils sont en folie, là.
après, pour la saison 3, on verra comment ça va se passer avec tout ça, parce que je pense qu'on va devoir...
Plus de temps pour rusher, hein, de toute façon. Hein. Cody, il n'y a personne sur PlayStation. Donc, on va se poser 3 kilos et grand max. Hein.
Ouais.
Les joueurs, ils sont tous sur PC et Xbox, donc ils peuvent cliquer plus facilement.
Allez, donc voici pays de trucs là.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Here we go. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline.
Ah, vas-y, regarde là.
Tonight, Allie LaForce. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. The Nets playing host at Barclays Center as they look for a win at home. Here's man, and it's off from three-point range. And it's Towns missing.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there.
And a wide open look for Porter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Possessions can end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now Porter, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Mann. No good with the triple. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. On the wing, Mann. Sinks the three-pointer. Mann's got a couple of threes now in the first for Brooklyn.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Brunson missing. The Nets on offense. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Here's Mann. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 8 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Porter outside. Robinson pulls it in. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. The Knicks making a switch here. Nets leading by 15. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasured trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Now Clarkson, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. The Nets making a switch here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And it's Towns missing. Williams up on top. Pass to Porter. There's the three. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Can't get the heave to fall. That's leading by 20. On the wing, Porter. A 3-ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
On peut quitter là maintenant. Mais qu'est-ce que je voulais dire c'est vrai qu'il y avait un jeu où comment dire tu lançais un match en ligne, tu gagnais, tu avais tes points. Si, à force de perdre, tu étais rétrogradé.
Oh putain, j'ai fait un mec.
Ah ben j'attends alors. Parce que c'était pas moi. C'était pas moi.
Comme ça, je vais prendre Boston. Ah, je peux pas. Je vais prendre les rapports pour ton show.
Bon bah, attendant que tu viennes, moi je vais essayer à faire... Je vais essayer à faire un... Essayer à faire un truc genre... comment on appelle ça encore My Team... jouer... Je vais faire un breakout pendant que tu arrives, que tu finisses ton match là.
J'espère l'éclater un pays.
Et puis voilà, donc on va prendre cette équipe là et puis on va voir ce que ça va donner. Comment ça il passe son équipe? Ah bah là je peux pas quitter moi. Là j'ai 2 points là. Là il a 2 points. Ça c'est pas qu'il y a des copies aussi. Je sais pas. Je tire là. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 4, 18. Allez, 4 à 2. On va passer, merci. Et je marque. Tu vois. Ouais, ouais. Ouais. Pour merci. On est presque à la saison 3. Hein. C'est chaud. Ouais, bah, je suis sûr que s'il y en a certains qui vont avoir le projet, Noy Smith là, ils auront acheté. Je vais racheter sur les stores. Oui, j'aurais les sous déjà à l'avance. Allez, 10 à 8, il me reste encore 9 points. On passe quoi. Navarro, papa. Ouais, Navarro, c'est celui que je viens d'avoir. Oui, je viens de l'avoir et il m'a mis déjà dans le jeu. Je suis en train de le tester. D'ailleurs, toi, t'as mis, c'est avec le breakout. Tu vois? Je m'en doutais de toute façon. Il faut se faire du truc jusqu'au bout. Hein. Ça fait de petites économies comme on dit. Ouais, il mais là, il me reste encore 3 points. J'ai gagné. Ouais, bah c'est bien. Ouais, j'ai encore des heures. J'espère qu'il me reste après ce match. Hein. Allez, encore un point, j'ai gagné. Oh, merci, patron. Si, c'est moi qui vas-y, c'est mieux, en fait. C'est bien, c'est bien, c'est bien, c'est bien. Donc j'ai gagné là. Alors, bientôt le niveau 3. Ouais. Alors, qu'est-ce que j'ai gagné là? Ah, c'est bien ça, j'ai un My Festival carte là. Ah, en gold. En gold. Attends, on va voir ça d'abord. Attends, retourner la carte. Révéler quel joueur rejoindre la partie Chris Bosch. J'ai 50. Ouais, il me reste 50. Comment dire 50 joueurs là. En breakout. 50 sur 139. Comme ça fait mal. Ah, mais ça peut se refaire encore. Et... ouais, mais bon, après, tous les matchs, tu dois faire le fight, hein. Ouais, mais pas si tu fais triple strike, ils t'en prennent une fois. C'est ce que j'ai dans le My Festival carte là, que je rigole un coup. Ouais, en or, qu'est-ce que je peux avoir dans les ors? Que je vais le mettre tout de suite là. Un coach? Non, pas de coach. On va voir juste où est-ce qu'il est le truc là maintenant. Échange. My Festival. C'est pas en or le coach là. Non, il est pas en or le coach. Non applicable, tu vois. Il faut que j'ai un Galaxy Opal. My Festival carte. Attends, je vais voir. Est-ce qu'il y a encore le truc là? My Festival carte, il est où là maintenant? Carte victoire. Ah, je le trouve pas. Ah, voilà. Ah, ils sont malins quand même. Je peux le mettre que dans les rubis cartes là. Il va falloir beaucoup jouer pour ça.
Beaucoup, ouais, ou beaucoup payer.
Beaucoup payer, non. Oh, on va tenter le... Donc si j'ai... non, pas ce point là non plus. Attends. Attends, voir une seconde.
Les enfoirés sont trop forts.
Eh bah tiens. Eh ben, on verra bien.
Ah non, franchement, c'est des génies.
Eh ben, pas avec moi en tout cas. Pas aujourd'hui. Est-ce qu'il y en a ça? Attends, je vais regarder juste par curiosité s'il y en a ça.
Le 4, c'est pareil, il y a des couilles.
Eh ben, il y a des bugs surtout au catch.
Ah, c'est plus des bugs, t'as pas de trucs à payer pour le trophée et tout.
Pour l'instant, non. Mais ça peut venir en tout cas.
Ça va.
Et pourquoi j'arrive pas à rentrer dans le truc? Voilà. Est-ce qu'il y a des gens qui ont déjà le trophée? Que je rigole.
Non. Ah, tu parles du
Naismith, ouais. l'instant, il n'y a que toi. Regardez sur PSN Profil.
Ah, mais après, PSN Profile, si les mecs qui sont pas inscrits sur le site.
Moi, je suis pas inscrit sur PSN Profile, mais je suis dessus quand même. Parce que ça se fait automatiquement. Ah bon? Ouais.
Ah, bah écoute, pour l'instant, personne n'a craqué.
Non, personne n'a craqué pour l'instant. Bon, je ferai de mon mieux. Bon, je vais revenir. Oui. Moi, je vais revenir là dans le online. Après, je mettrai. Attends, je recherche, joue en ligne et je lance. Oh. Ouais, bah, qui fuit, hein. Normalement, s'il fuit, t'as une victoire quand même. Ouais, bah, voilà. Donc, moi, je vais prendre Charlotte. J'essaie de les prendre dans l'ordre, comme ça c'est fait. Et tu prends qui tu veux. Ouais, de niveau 2. Non mais ils exagèrent franchement. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait dans la... Ouais bah... Ah, c'est mieux comme ça.
Ah mais eux, franchement, je te dis, un niveau grand A.
Mais on verra bien si je les aurai dans les bonus du jour. Parce que c'est vrai qu'il y a des nouveaux packs et tout, on verra.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Hornets come into town. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And a deep three from Curry. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
The drive-by ball. LaMelo Ball. Good on the bucket.
A magician put the ball in his hands. LaMelo making it look easy.
Curry way outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Get up, LaMelo. These ball brothers can fly.
A shot by Curry, no good. We've seen a quick start here for the Hornets. Bridges shot, good.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Now here's Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Curry way outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a three-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Curry fires from way outside. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Nipple makes it off the glass.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Curry. Tips it up. Left side, Horford. Outside, Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Diabate grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They double-team Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Hornets leading by 14. And it's ball penetrating. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on. And last season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. Why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
The drive by James. Tries to save it. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And so it's Charlotte taking a 19-point lead into the break. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry.
19.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Hornets have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Hornets leading by 19 points. Here's Man to the middle. Diabate. Good work defensively by Horford. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kev. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing.
Ah, mais ils exagèrent. Ils exagèrent, pardon. Allez, je relance aussi. Et 60, il me reste 71 points. Allez, à ton tour. Allez, moi je vais prendre les Lakers, moi.
Il y avait un qui tirait, je crois.
Tu prends qui? Non, mais 450.
Ah ouais, mais là, tu peux rager de ouf, là.
Ouais.
Il fallait attendre que j'arrive.
C'est-à-dire?
Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Le match que j'ai fait en partie rapide.
Oui,
Ouais.
Now we will force is reporting on the sideline. On the wing, Koulibaly. Outside, George. 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for McCollum. A three-pointer is right on target. McCollum's got the opening basket of the game for the Wizards. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
A wide open look here for Koulibaly. Connects from three-point range.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
And here's McCollum for three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. We've seen a quick start here for the Wizards. There's the triple. And McCollum is good for 3. McCollum's got 6.
Well, defensively, you can't allow McCollum to get good looks from the corner.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Doncic fires from way outside. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. McCollum outside. For the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Kept alive. And stolen by Ayton. The half-court bomb falls off target. Kicks it out to McCollum. From outside the arc. Again, McCollum missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now McCollum following the miss by DeAndre Ayton from deep.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Wizards leading by 18. And the big fella Alexander showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Now Sarr, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go, takes the 3. A putback. Second chance shot. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Wizards substitution.
With the chance to keep this run going.
Hey, how about the efficiency that they're operating with at the moment?
Je sais pas pourquoi ils ont choisi spécialement 20 points pour quitter. J'aurais dû faire 2 points, ouais, tu marques 1 point et puis c'est bon, tu peux quitter. Ouais. Ça a été niveau platine, ouais. Ah, tu sais, les boosts, ils sont de retour. Oh, on va prendre Rita. Non, pas Rita. Ah si, on va prendre Rita, allez. Pas fric.
Ils auraient pu être bâtards, ils auraient pu un trophée grand voyageur, mais qui gagne avec toutes les équipes.
Ah, bah alors là, j'aurais été totalement perdu là. Et qu'est-ce qu'il me fait? Ça se trouve, ils feront ça l'année prochaine. Hein.
Welcome, everyone. We appreciate you joining us for a little basketball. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Pass to Bailey. He buries it from three.
And with his size, Bailey can rise up over most defenders that are on him.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
And again, it's Utah with a three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Fires away from way outside.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Now here's Davis. Outside, Williams. Fires from way outside. The shot won't fall. Here's Bailey. He has 6. Lets the three fly. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And here are the Jazz. Right now on a 9-0 run. From deep three-point range, it doesn't go for him. Outside Carter. Fires away from way outside. That one is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
And here's Bailey for 3. Missed it. 3 for 6 now. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Fires from way outside. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Utah with another miss.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Utah. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Buries it from 3. Bailey's got 12.
Yeah, this is how impactful Bailey can be. When he's cooking on offense, there's not a lot you can do to stop him.
1:36 left in the first quarter here. Fires away from way outside. Pass to Carter. Brown. Here's Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. The 3 ball. No good there. Davis from long range. Rebounded by Nurkic. On offense, here's Utah. A nice run going. 12 in a row. They get it back. Pass to Sensabaugh. Over Hunter. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's George. No points yet. Fires from deep. A rebound by Carter.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Fires from way outside. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Utah leading by 12. And here's Nurkic for 3. No luck on that one. And here's Hunter for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Go. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Now here's Filipowski. Hits the trifecta. Filipowski's got himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's...
Oh ouais, Raptor, c'est Jazz. Allez, 12 points.
De 12?
Ouais. Ouais, j'ai 12 points, ouais. 450 000. Allez, on va prendre Philadelphie. Pas une seconde. Et si on... Non, ça marche pas comme ça. Si tu vas dans le menu principal de la play, que ça va quitter. Non. Le papier.
It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Phoenix Suns. This is NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Harlow misses.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there.
And that one's good for Brooks. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. I wondered what coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Allen on the wing. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
All the prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. Brooks from outside. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
The Suns on offense. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 9.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Three-pointer, no good. And here's Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. For 3, Allen. Allen on the wing. Three-pointer. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brooks from outside. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And he...
Ouais, je pensais pas qu'elle allait rentrer. Ouais, ça c'était bien fait ça. Ok, je t'attends. Ouais, et bien écrit des points réinitialisés à chaque saison. Voilà, c'est fait. Ouais, je peux pas prendre Rita, ok, bah je vais prendre Brooklyn. Hein. Je crois.
Hello, everyone. We've got some great NBA action for you tonight. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Ali LaForce. Here's Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Clowney to the wing on the left. And it's Dimon missing. And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
Harden can't hit.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Now here's Dunn. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Zubac's shot is off. Brooklyn with the ball. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard is at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Brian, back to you.
And Ali, thank you for that. Fires from way outside. Misses again, now 0 for 3. Outside band. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. Searching for their first points of the game. Porter from outside. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Outside for Porter. For 3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Nets leading by 3. Porter from outside. He buries it from 3. Porter's got 6.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Now Los Angeles with it. Puts up a deep 3. That one no good. And so Porter will bring it up for the Nets. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 6. And Doris, you look at Ivica Zubac. His game is elevated to a point where he's near the top of opposing scouting reports.
What's fascinating to me, BA, is there were a couple years where we were saying traditional 5s are no longer part of the game. Not true. Zubac is a throwback. Plays to his strengths, playing in the paint, rebounding the basketball, and affecting the game with that 7-foot frame.
Shot by Leonard, no good. Nets leading by 6. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Some changes for Brooklyn.
On the court.
Clippers trail by 8. And a deep 3 from Paul. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Martin. Jacks up a 3. Here's Wilson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Brooklyn leading by 10. Turay. And it's blocked by Harden.
James Harden, when he's locked in and focused, can be an excellent defensive player. Oh, Weiss on the pipes on that one.
Here's Turay. Offensive rebound. To stop the drought. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Turay for three. Rebounded by Lopez. Clippers trail by 10. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Left side Williams to the paint. Here's Wolf. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Inside. Harden from outside. Brooklyn pulls it in.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Harden misses. Clippers trail by 11. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Wilson. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand. The 3. Porter pulls it in. Nets leading by 11. And that one's good. Wilson's got 5 now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Rebounded by Lopez. Harden fires away from outside. Porter pulls it in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Guys?
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Man with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And that one's good, man.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The 10th pick in 2021, Zaire Williams fits that mold everyone is looking for, Doris. The tall, rangy wing.
B.A., I think you can obviously, the physical potential is there. As far as this guy's efficiency and decision-making, that's a work in progress, and the only way to get there is with repetition for Zaire.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Now that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Timeout. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. So both teams changing it up here. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Done right side. And it's Brooklyn ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Here's man. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
With not a defender in sight, there's no one to blame but himself.
Nets leading by 19. Pass to Clowney. Here's Claxton. Good work defensively by Leonard. 1:09 left in the second quarter. Zubac's shot is off. Here's Demon. Oh, misses the dunk. Clippers trail by 19. The rebound by Mann.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling.
Oh, c'est pas possible ça. Allez, 15 points. 65 points, il reste. Beaucoup trop, ouais. Là, on va prendre les Milwaukee. Ouais. Bonne chance avec Brooklyn.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. You can feel the energy here in Milwaukee. The Bucks looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup.
No need to rush that play right there. That's called giving away a possession.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Here's Demon. Porter in the corner. There's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nets.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
Now, here's Porter. 9 points in the game so far. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Not a fast start for the Bucks. A 12-point game. Here's Demon. And a wide-open look for Porter. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
The Nets on offense. Good momentum, 14 straight points. Takes the three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
This one for three. Porter can't get that one to fall. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Mann. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Here's Mann. The tray. Rollins grabs the board. Nets leading by 17. There's Porter at the three. And it's in.
Est-ce que je peux reprendre Rita? Pas encore. Bon, on va prendre les Raptors. Alors, on va changer, on va prendre Phoenix.
Phoenix, normalement, 3 points, ça va tout beau.
On va voir ça. On va voir s'il va être sur le terrain, numéro 3. 450 000 points. T'as bien dit normalement.
This is NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Pass to Brooks. That three's off the mark.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Launches it from deep. Richardson, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Minnesota with the ball after Phoenix picked up the three with their last shot. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. About a minute played here so far in the first.
Fantastic hustle from Booker, doing everything he can to distract the shooter.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Richardson. And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. For three, O'Neal. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now here's O'Neal. Give him 8. They get the rebound. Pass to Williams. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance. O'Neal's got 11 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching. A perfect game plan.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. A deep 3. Minnesota again missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. 11 unanswered points for him. No good from outside. On the wing, Richardson. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Booker. 3-pointer, O'Neal. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Guys, back to you.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Timeout call, the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 17. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. They grab their own miss. Richardson for 3. Oh, misses again. That makes him 0 for 8. And so it's Phoenix with it. O'Neal with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. The 3 is up. And again!
C'est shoot bombe, ouais. Allez, 18 points. Bon, petit à petit, hein. Allez. On va prendre Memphis, allez. Merci beaucoup. Washington Wizards.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now here's McCollum. The 3. The rebound by Jackson.
looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
George for three. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Greg.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Middleton outside. Washington moving the ball around. For three, McCollum. Memphis with a rebound.
Oh, wow! How about that from long range?
McCollum on the wing. Takes a three. That won't go either for McCollum. Koulibaly with it. George outside. Back to Koulibaly. McCollum outside. Pass to George. Koulibaly with it. Guarded by Morant. Clock at 4. George for three. Fires in the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Edey. There's the double team with Sarr. Jackson on the wing. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. There's McCollum with the three. And again, it's Washington with a three.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Wizards leading by 5. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the Wizards with another three.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Ah ben, j'ai 20 points maintenant. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé là? Ça m'a fait gagner, ouais, t'as quitté. Il me reste 20 points.
Pas quitté, ça m'a dit qu'il y avait un tombé.
Ah bon? Ah ben moi maintenant, moi j'ai 20 points. Il me reste 60 points.
Ça fait 2 victoires en 2 coups.
On m'a donné 2 points en gros. On m'a donné 2 points en gros. Ouais. Bah je lance, hein. Je lance une partie. Je sais pas ce qu'il aura pris. Et du coup tu continues alors tu reprends ta revanche alors. Allez, moi je prends les Spurs.
Ah oui, mais ils m'ont fait perdre les connards.
Dommage, t'étais pas mal d'avoir la victoire là.
C'est de leur faute, et en plus, ils laissent une
Ouais.
défaite.
Mais t'as eu des points en moins oui, ou non?
Non, j'ai pas eu de points du tout.
Ah, parce que si t'avais perdu tes points, ça aurait été dommage.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Spurs in an interconference battle at the AT&T Center in San Antonio. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
In a wide open look for McCollum, and the three ball is good.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You've got to chase McCollum off those corners.
Now Cornette. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a three-point game. Launches it. It's hauled in by Cornette. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And here are the Wizards now. McCollum outside. Offline with his three.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Middleton. And here's George. It's McCollum on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land. McCollum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Wizards. Fox, no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, pinch me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Here's Koulibaly. Pass to McCollum. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball. McCollum's got 9.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Sarr. There's the triple. And again, Washington with the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now the Wizards with it. A nice run going 12 in a row. From deep. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
On the wing, George. A three ball. The rebound by Champagnie. And another turnover here by San Antonio. Looking for the first basket of the game. Wizards leading by 15. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Alors, on va prendre Utah à nouveau. Ils étaient bien eux avant. Eh, wow. Utah Jazz. C'était qui encore les Utah Jazz, encore les numéros? C'était les... On verra bien. On connaîtrait peut-être le joueur. Je ne me rappelle plus de son numéro déjà. Tu te rappelles son numéro encore?
Quoi?
Tu te rappelles le numéro des Jazz? Grave, je vais le retrouver.
We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Utah Jazz. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Jackson misses.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that.
And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
Now here's Morant from deep three-point territory. And the rebound by Nurkic. On offense, here are the Jazz. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. It's good from long range. Markkanen's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jazz. Fires from way outside. Rebound, Utah. First quarter of play with about 1.5 minutes gone. Haley misses. The Grizzlies off to a slow start. 6-point game. Puts up a deep three. They get it back. Pass to Wells. From deep three-point territory. Memphis the rebound. Now here's Jackson. Fires from way outside. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Markkanen looking it over. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Jackson misses. Jazz leading by 6. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We got to talking about what do you do defensively against Ja Morant. And Coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's stolen by Bailey. Outside, Markkanen. Markkanen missing again. The Grizzlies trailed by 15. Fires away from outside. The three. Markkanen missing again. Wells way outside. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Utah leading by 15. Takes the three. A putback to the wing on the left. From deep, Edey with the rebound. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Still without a basket in the game. Launches it from deep. Utah with the rebound. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. No good that time. And so it's Utah riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it. 0. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Konchar, good. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Here's Hendricks. And the three off target.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup, just couldn't knock it down.
Jazz leading by 12. Filipowski. No good from outside. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Aldama. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Pass to Hendricks. Here's the three. Konchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Top of the key. The shot by Williams, no good.
Yeah, well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And here are the Jazz now. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Here's Sensabaugh. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Grizzlies trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And so it's Utah with it. Pass to Love. Trying to end the drought. He takes it up and lays it in.
And Love is a high percentage shooter in the paint.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. From deep three-point territory. Wells. Outside Jackson. Morant with it. George picks him up. And another miss by Memphis.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
To the inside. Nurkic can't hit.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Jazz leading by 14. Bailey finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
Outside, Markkanen. A 3-ball. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And Lauri Markkanen good for 3. Markkanen's got 18 points.
Yeah, Markkanen's staying after it. He has got it going.
The 3 from Morant. Rebound by Nurkic.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And they double up Jackson. They get it again. Looking to end the run. Doesn't go for him.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Markkanen can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trailed by 19. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
17 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's George, and he lays it straight in.
Et 23 points.
Le dernier match, c'est je m'endors.
Ouais. Encore un match et puis c'est bon.
Le travail, on a fait en lieu.
Ouais. Allez, les
Moi,
clics.
je sais pas quelle heure je jouerai, mais demain je jouerai.
On verra bien. Et là, je trouve qu'on a pas mal avancé, je trouve.
Ouais, ça va, hein. Tu sais, à combien de temps, là, pour la saison,
Je te le dis après. Parce que là, il y a le temps qui court, là. Enfin, le temps qui coule, là. Je crois qu'il reste 8 jours, je crois. Ou 6.
Bon, ils ont raté,
We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans and the Phoenix Suns. Hello again, and thank you for joining us here at 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Out of bounds. And out of bounds, the Suns will take it. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
That shot wide open.
Offensively, Brooks can be just relentless, constantly looking for chances to get his team points.
And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul. 14 foul. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And stolen by Jones.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Je pense que le coach pourrait être dans un bonus toujours, je crois.
Allen outside. Pass to Brooks.
Ça va acheter demain.
From behind the arc. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And we're about a minute into the first. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, BA, they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
Connects from downtown. Brooks has got 8.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early. It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. 11 points in the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Brian, back over to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Drains the triple.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
The Suns on offense. Good momentum, 14 straight now. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Allez, je vais te dire combien il reste de temps avant la fin de la saison. Donc là, j'ai 23 points. Et j'ai dit j'ai 23 points.
D'accord, moi.
Donc classement, il reste 6 jours, 17 heures et 23 minutes.
Ça va, 6 jours.
Ouais. Donc voilà.
Ok, bah dommage que...
A plus.
Je te dirai à quelle heure tu es là et tout, et toi tu me diras. Voilà.
Ça marche.
Vas-y, bah bonne soirée à toi, bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit. Ciao.
MP?
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing Doris, when you look at the numbers for both of these teams, you have to be impressed with their assist totals.
Oh, my goodness, yes. No hero ball in this one. These are two groups that are focused on moving the ball and getting as many high percentage looks as they possibly can.
And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
And some would say, careful what you wish for, but he is undaunted, embracing the challenge and saying, I want all the smoke.
And the starting group for Chicago. Tari Eason is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's MP, then there's Powell, and it's Fisher in at the 3. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
Oh, yeah, sounds like it's going to be a real page-turner, Allie. Here's Meeks, guarded by Young. From 10 feet away, Eason pulls it in. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Back to MP. The 3. Hammonds grabs a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Meeks, covered by MP. Takes a 13-footer, and the basket by Meeks.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that... It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
MP finds Powell. MP way outside. Sinks the tray. MP's got 6.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Pass to Sorber. The 3 is up. Chicago with a rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high. He connects again from distance.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? Here's Knipple. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Top of the key jumper, no good.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
No coverage that time.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Meeks. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Young misses. Clippers trail by 10. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knippel is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knippel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Bulls leading by 10. Pass to Powell. Launches it. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
The Clippers call timeout. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Hawks, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left, but there's nowhere else they'd rather be.
Here's Sorber. He got a piece of it. Here's Hardy, defended by Christie. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Christie against MP. Knippel. Offensive rebound. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Boy, you can see this guy's work ethic. He just refuses to give up on that possession, and he gets rewarded for it.
Good! Another from 3.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Here's Sorber. 8 points in his last timeout. 5 to shoot. Here's Coulibaly. Chicago with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Now, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter. We welcome you back to second. We'll make substitutions. Bulls leading by 20. We've got Ivica Zubac, and it's Hammonds in at the 4 slot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Fisher, that's good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Allie, great info there. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Tipped away and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. For Chicago, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Hardy, and it's Ja Morant in for Johnson. Chicago's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10 from deep. MP, ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
The Clippers have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Pass to Hammonds. Moran against Christie. Here's Hammonds. A shot to stop the run. The rebound by Turner.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
From deep, MP. Another three for Chicago.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Volley, he's checked in for Christie. And the Bulls also making a change. Powell, he's checked in for Ja Morant. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high. It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Knipple. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Sorber. Turner covers. And Turner with the block.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Powell passes to Young. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Boy, they need some. To go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Easton with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. This one for 3. And again, it's MP with a 3. Young's got 27.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Meeks, covered by MP. And yep, it's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Chicago with the ball. They've got a 22 run going. What a pace. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Another 3 for Chicago.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Here's Knipple. Powell covers. 12 seconds left in the first half of this one. Just 4 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. MP getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And with All-Star.
As a resident dunk contest expert, I can tell you, these are the names you want in the dunk contest, guys. Don't come at me with who isn't making the cut, because this group is all you need.
Geez, I guess we can call it right now that Jet has. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Los Angeles Clippers. Appreciate you joining us.
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got MP, Miles Turner out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Powell, and it's Fisher in at the small forward.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
It's stolen by MP. And here again, the Bulls in transition. Up the court they go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 35 in the game.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Pass to Sorber. Here's Meeks, 13 feet out. No good off the glass.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Here's Meeks. And that time also a missed shot.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
MP, that one's good.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Meeks, covered by MP. Doesn't go for him.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. And the basket by Meeks.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And the basket by MP.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Outside Coulibaly. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Pass to Young. There's the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Meeks. Coulibaly on the wing. The shot. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Sorber. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles making a change here. Christie's checked in. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 19-4 run. And here's MP from outside. Another bucket. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Meeks can't get it to go.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Drills it from deep.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
From outside the arc, and again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Meeks, covered by MP. Pass to Christie. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. The three is up. And again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And here's Christie to the paint. Here's Sorber. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. And so it's Chicago. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. The hustle. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. They've got Knipple. Saraf is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Walsh in at the four-man spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Christie with a steal. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Johnson.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
From deep, MP fires in the triple.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one wasn't easy.
Si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas à rester passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la